feeding?
So I mentioned that I reached out to George and asked him about feeding, so I got a chance to open. I'm in the
You're
right spot,
fine. You're
right?
fine.
I got a chance to open my hive, and I had put some hard candy on top. First of all, I thought this hive was dead. And my friend was over my house on my deck and said, I see your bees flying around. I'm like, wait, shut up, really? I got so excited. So the first chance I got, I went out and looked, and when I pulled that off, I was shocked. I was like, wow, they're definitely not dead. But there was so much candy left, and I was surprised. And I'm like, wow, I wonder if they can get to it. So I flipped it over, and this is what I found. See the grooves in it? Like, they literally ate what they could get, and you could see where the frames are that they... I'm not sure if they were standing on top of the frame to do that, or if that was in this space. I'm not sure which is which. But they definitely got at what they could get, and then I put some liquid feed out there. But anyway, if you're curious if they can get to the candy that you put on top of the screen that they can't get through, there's your answer. Because I know I had done it, and everything was okay, but I was like, I don't know why. I was just really worried this year. But they did what they could do. That's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to share that with everybody.
So why did you put it on the screen instead of right on top of the frames?
So that's a great question. So George said...
No, I didn't tell you to do that. George said...
No, but at one of the meetings, somebody said you got to feed. And what you got to do is you've got to tape up your hive every single time you pull that or do something because it's going to be cold. So this was going back before the season now. And I will absolutely admit, I'm the laziest beekeeper ever. So my thought was, I don't feel like taping that that feeder box every single time. So I have to make a decision right now. If I put the screen on top, I have to break that open, break the seal, and retape it. I don't really feel like doing that. So I'm going to put the screen on the bottom, which I had done a couple years ago. And I remembered it working. So that way I thought, all I have to do is pull off the lid, add food if I need to, and I'm done, because I am going to write a book on lazy beekeeping as soon as I get them to live.
But you see the concern that the bees can't get to it, right?
They got to, yeah.
Some of it.
They
That's
got
an
to, yeah.
eighth-inch screen?
What's that?
That's eighth-inch screen?
Yeah,
I
that's
believe,
So
yeah.
like maybe quarter would work better.
But the quarter they can go through.
Sure.
Yeah, you want them to go through.
No, I.
She wants to be able to open
I
them up,
wanted
have
to
them
not
come
have
up.
to
She didn't want
suit
to
up.
bail, yeah.
So the eighth inch works fine for a while, but then the quarter inch work. The reason for the quarter inch or the half inch is so that the fondant doesn't ooze down between the frames.
Right.
And then when you do need to finally pull frames out, you can't. You're digging. You know, you're really digging this hardened up fondant out from between the frames, which is just a mess. That's the reason I do quarter or half inch, is so that the fondant doesn't ooze.
So put the fondant on parchment paper or wax paper, and that way it won't stick to the top.
If they can get up through the
And
screen
they
and
can
feed
chew
on
it
it.
and-
Yeah.
That works too.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So
Yeah.
when I do this with hard candy and I realize that they're probably chewing what they can get, every once in a while, if I do go out and open it, I'll take the candy and I'll go shh, 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 and I'll scrape it down and let some of the sugar fall through to level it out so that they can reach it again. Like I said, I'm about as lazy as can be. It's just I have such limited time to get into my hive, so I try to be as effective as I can in a quick amount of time. But
Yay, it was alive.
yeah, it was alive. And credit to Carissa, because this is actually a nuke I bought off of Carissa. So this is Carissa's genetics. So
That
yeah.
did it.
Yeah.